Get a warm up in, baby.
About 80% of lion cubs die before the age of 2 years. Males make up only about 25% of the lion population. Their chance of survival is slim, and there are many challenges on their life path. Only some of them can go all the way to the end. And today, we'll talk about them.
Think sharks are scary? Well, this monster fish can eat a shark in a single gulp. Oh my God! Weighing as much as a grand piano. This territorial giant makes headlines with...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up.
Oh, we get the route first. All right. Got to put it down bigger.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
See if we can get a dub and make that translate to the league, baby.
Known internationally as a fishing and dive capital of the world, people here in Florida love to play in and around the water. But some people think there's a potential monster-sized problem lurking beneath the surface, and it's not a shark. By the mid-1990s, lion pepper was so overfished, they became listed as critically endangered. So under current U.S. law, it's illegal to handle or
For sure.
Running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So Chris is trying to learn where they live, what they eat, and whether or not this protected giant is actually making a comeback. Not only is his research crucial for their future survival, but it's the only way I can really examine it.
And with a play clock about to expire, Mike
My fault, fellas, my fault. We got it, we got it.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's do what we do.
They got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The give is to Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 20.
Good D.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Good shit, good shit.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. That's one of the few
wasn't
things
even a good hit, fellas.
How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
This is Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Ooh, man. Good looking out, playboy. Good D, good D.
It's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that could be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks.
Fuck that up. Got you happy.
It's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to run it in.
Good shit. Good D, good D.
Losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Prescott.
Oh, you dropped it.
So it's been a long drive.
Come on, baby.
Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Yeah.
Prescott off. Greg's
Nah.
for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Zerline's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the main field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away.
All right, fellas, play some D. Play some D. Ooh, that was a terrible hit.
Happening on the return is he'll get this to about the 23.
Lion can weigh as much as a grizzly bear, and right now, that's what this fish feels like. Pull. Hey, we got it. Keep going. Just watching my feet. Keep going. Remember to watch your hands. Yeah. Oh, man, real heavy. Lion over. Big one. Yeah, big.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Takes takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Check it out. First grouper.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Wentz. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And we missed the sack.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away
Shit.
like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
It lived to fight another down, right?
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. CeeDee Lamb.
Rigoberto Sanchez. Get the fuck out of here.
This grouper can get 4 times heavier and weigh 800 pounds by the time it's fully grown.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
The easiest way to get the stomach contents is actually put my hand and my arm all the way into the fish's belly. Go all the way until you feel the back of his stomach. All the way? All the way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now it's 2nd and 9.
The world is a baffling place where all manner of baffling things can happen. Nobody will ever truly wrap their head around what the world is.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, God damn, your DBs out there. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Good D.
Brings up 3rd down.
Number 20.
We got lucky, fellas. We got lucky.
Down the streets of Hawaii. This
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Prescott.
You ever heard of a lava ball? That must be where the devil goes.
Ooh, yep, about time they gave it to him.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will not.
Good D.
But he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Good shit, good shit.
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Colts have taken the lead. So CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
As you can see, the clouds have come together in an odd wave-like shape, giving the impression that they're sweeping around.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. It ain't over. It ain't over.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. It's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. There to stop it was Darius Leonard.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On second down now, it's Elliott.
My fault, my fault.
Half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Years of rain and wind have also further sculpted the mesmerizing rock formations and the beautifully rolling hills. In other words, the erosion and tectonic plates have worked together to give us this magnificent masterpiece of Mother Nature. Being here is like being in an imaginary world.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. Business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They basically look like
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you got everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Damn, Dak, what the fuck? This shit.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and the Colts are going to take over once again.
Wow.
25-yard line.
Wow. Well, he wasn't wide open, though.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Bad pass, baby.
A whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
where they occur, but it is the only place where they can be forced.
We can get it back.
The offense at the line and set to go. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
They are highly unpredictable.
Flush to his right.
Good D.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
This bizarre occurrence is actually an atmospheric optical phenomenon in which a vertical beam of light
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
I mean, right? Even though
Wentz now to throw.
ordinary, the first thing in
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
God dang.
Prescott, his third interception. Picked off near the 34.
I'm going to leave that goddamn play alone for the night.
In 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated.
And this is caught right along the sideline.
Good shit, man.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
They look very terrifying, but in reality are not really a threat at all. But they look very intimidating, especially if they're formed near the coast, for example.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
There in the middle of the night, there's this threatening dark gray cloud tornado moving around completely unpredictably. It can be a little impressive.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Number 14, Frost Flowers. The winter season is almost upon us. Yeah, the walks in the woods bring in that crisp and clean air, and Mother Nature also enjoys the winter time. So much so, she actually makes ice sculptures. If you happen to live nearby a creek or next to the woods,
the Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally. Right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Push through the stem from a very thin slit, forming a ribbon.
On second down, it's Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw on second and 6, Wentz caught left side by Hilton.
According to the IOC grant research, the mayflies don't be around for too long. An adult typically lives up to 2 days once they come on land. So a swarm of this unbelievable scale usually doesn't last more than a month, tops. Scientists also say that even though the swarm is annoying and, quite frankly, terrifying, it's a good sign that the waters of the Great Lakes are in good health. So, if you think about it, you deal with the mayflies for a month, a year, but then you get to fish all the fish you want and swim.
So, from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Wentz to throw.
These cakes are considered to be
catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
When you were visiting its entrails. But
Careful, the ice case can only be visible
From the 38, Wentz. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Come on, fellas. They oiled up, he said.
Behind a cavern or a passageway inside the glacier. As you can imagine, this occurs mainly during the summer months when the sun melts the ice at the top of the glacier.
First and 10, Taylor now. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
Too much, fellas. Too much.
Attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Number 11.
Don't do that.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3. They run once more with Taylor.
Oh, you missed the whole hit.
10-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
Coach gonna have to take a blast.
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
You can see purples, greens,
Wake up,
red,
fellas. Come on now.
and blue colors in the trunk of the tree.
Wake up right now.
Not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Over time, which is what gives it its
Wake up right now. Right now. Ooh, he ain't want to wake up. He was there. He walked. He looked at the ball. God damn, Curse.
And the Colts take the opening kickoff.
God damn, Curse.
Right down the field to extend their lead.
Stick an arm out. Oh, yeah, he ain't even come up for the ball. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad, fellas. That was
What it
bad.
does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because
That
you've
was
taken
bad.
that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest.
Slipping away, fellas.
In that situation.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Don't get tough now.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to let that to return.
Don't get tough now, cuz.
Once all the water's gone, all the different deposits of colorful minerals find themselves exposed from the outside. Each spot or circle that has a different color is basically just a different
Probably.
mineral. As each
But I got weed, though, so fuck it.
some are blue, white, yellow, or even blue and green.
You know that, right?
People of the Okanagan
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
You know that, right?
3 interceptions thrown already. We'll see today.
All right, then.
More on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you have to wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now Prescott.
breathtaking light show. This amazing display of
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging
Good D.
the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create
That's what's
mismatches
up.
because
That's
he's
what's
going
up.
to
That's
cover,
what's up. I
and
mean,
you
you
get him
already
into
know.
space.
You know we got to throw the ball, right?
With the ball in his hands, oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. It's caught at the wall.
All right.
He'll get into the
Let's make it more respectable, Bieber.
and successful. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So it's basically a defense mechanism. Number 8.
Mm-hmm.
Punch Canada.
As real as I need to be. You ain't gotta feel sorry for me, man. You ain't gotta feel sorry for me. I don't feel bad about wrestling and entertainment. It's all good. Okay, I'll make up for it on this PlayStation.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't American.
But without becoming ice or snow. It all depends on the pressure conditions. In other words, if the droplets have nothing to adhere to, that means that they can't really freeze all the way. Therefore, they just stay there, suspended, just in the form of really cold water droplets.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago.
Hey, my motherfucking team.
This drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd and 11 now.
That was on me right there, boy. Come on now.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
That should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd down, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
The good news about these scary-looking occurrences is that they
clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
To 4 hours. Imagine if you were on the verge of a
Wentz going to give this to Taylor and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Play action. Now Wentz. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they?
He was over there sweating bullets.
That's a big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs.
All right, at least you don't speak until you know when to speak, motherfucker. That's what's up. No, you didn't. I hear you, boy. I hear you.
Number 5, Fields of Web.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st.
That's what's up. Congratulations, my man. There you go. Some more congratulatoriness for you. That's what's up.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
They quite literally have a flying migration of spiders. Yeah, you heard that right. And yeah, we are sorry to announce that some spiders have the ability.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Wentz on the drop off to Taylor. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play.
My day ain't over with. You winning by 3. Damn.
lose your keys as a defense, you
I mean, the game over with, but I mean, shit, I ain't got shit to do with my day. But I hear you. It's a little dramatic, young bro, but okay. That's what's up. I hear you. I ain't about to lip box with you. I ain't about to lip box with you. Good game. That's enough. Leave it at that.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Making it the world's largest salt flat by far. It used to be a prehistoric lake that evaporated a long, long time ago. And now there's a thick crust of salt rising from the ground everywhere you look, extending to the horizon. At certain times of the year, nearby lakes...
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
The smartphone or laptop that you're watching this video.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. To throw is Wentz. He'll have a first down inside.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
All the way down to the 5. And this defense, they needed that.
Good game, good game, good game.
Venezuela's eternal thunderstorm. For the past few centuries, the region where
alright, let's go and get to the league game, baby. It's a bad way to start off, bad way to warm up. We only lost by 3, though. Let's see if my opponent ready.
To be here is to hear the roar of Mother Nature in all its glory. And let me tell you, she isn't necessarily pleased. Scientists actually believe that the storm is caused by a perfect storm of cold and warm currents. I know, ironic, right? But in reality,
I need this dub.
Really know yet why there's such a high concentration of lightning in this particular spot. They have been studying for quite some time the impact of methane on the storms, as there are large regional oil deposits and swamplands that emit large quantities of methane gas into the atmosphere. As you might already know, Venezuela is the country with the biggest oil deposits in the whole world, so there will be an unusual quantity of methane in the air. But for whatever reason, this place is absolutely unreal. Just imagine living with the constant rumble of lightning. At nighttime is when this unique phenomenon is the most spectacular, as the night sky lights up incessantly. Number 2. Sailing Stones, Death Valley. Death Valley National Park is located in California, and the name might sound...
We gotta pull this one off, baby.
The first group of researchers that ever went there, and one of them tragically died. That's the name Death Valley. But the phenomenon that occurs here is sort of defying the laws of physics. In this valley in the desert, rocks literally move on their own. And no, it's not special effects. Some rocks there, in fact, have the ability of sliding on their own. They even leave behind tracks that can sometimes be several meters long. But if this isn't magic, how's it possible that a heavy, massive rock can simply just take a little stroll? Well, scientists think that it's actually the very strong winds and the very thick ice that's found in the valley. When the pockets of ice start melting, they cause movement in anything that interacts with them, and that can be a very big rock at times. That is why objects weighing hundreds of pounds can slide on the ground, seemingly on their own. And that's why they're called sailing stones. Because in a way, they kind of sail through the desert sand like a boat on the ocean. But for those who don't know the scientific explanation, seeing a massive rock move on its own is extremely spooky. Number 1. Pando Aspen Grove, Utah. The pando tree is a very difficult phenomenon to comprehend. From the outside, it looks like a perfectly normal forest. But, in fact, it is all part of the same tree. It's located in Utah's Fish Lake National Forest. The tree spans 106 acres, the equivalent of 80 football fields. It has an intricate root system. In a way, every single tree that you see are, more accurately, branches of one gigantic trunk under the ground. It is, in fact, the largest living organism known to humankind on the entire planet. It actually grows by cloning itself, which means that each trunk, branch, and leaf is genetically identical to the rest. This could be a very good premise for a sci-fi movie, but it is very real. This one particular pando tree is so big that scientists believe it might be thousands of years old. But this pando clone is starting to die, but not for environmental reasons. Imagine a human community only consisting of elderly people. Sooner or later, that community is going to disappear, right? Well, that is exactly what's happening to this pando clone. It's just too old to carry on. So if you want to see the largest living organism on Earth, you should book your tickets now. As you can see, the world is full of bizarre, whimsical, unrealistic phenomena that, if they weren't recorded, it would be difficult to accept them as real. Can you think of anything
Alright.
you wish was
Join me
real
on the
that
next
hasn't been discovered
broadcast.
yet? Tell
League
us about it.
broadcast.
Also, check out our other cool stuff showing
Throw
up
that
on
up
screen
soon as my
right
opponent
now.
ready.
See you next time.
Shit. If he ain't ready, catch me on Call of Duty.